Okay. Nou op die ander vlak, ek wil dit amper die x-as noem, maar dit is nie die x-as nie. On the tilted x-axis, we also have two forces. Will they be equal in length or will the one be longer than the other one? Why will they be equal in length? Hulle is in equilibrium met mekaar, né? Do you agree? The one's pulling and the other one is pulling, but they're cancelling out one another. Okay. So, kom ons begin by watter tipe wrywing is hier in werking? Static friction. Do you guys agree? Okay. Next up, can we calculate how big friction will be? Okay, don't write down what I'm going to write down now because it's wrong. Well, it's not wrong, but we can't go down this route. Hoekom kan ons nie hierdie route volg nie? Kan ons die normaal krag uitwerk? Can we calculate the normal force? Yes? Do you guys agree? We have the mass. We know that it's times 9,8 and we know how to work out the components. Nee? So ons kon hierdie gebruik het en gesê dit gaan wees mg cos theta. And we have mass, we have g, and we have theta. Okay? Ons kon dit gedoen. Maar wat het ons nie? Mooi julle. Ons het nie die koëffisiënt van wrywing nie. Right? We also cannot use this because they didn't say that it is at Fs max. Else we could have used that. But we can't. Ons kan. Okay? Maar, wat kan ons doen? Ons kan sê, los sommer daai daar. Dat dit waar is in hierdie geval. Remember, what did we say? They are in equilibrium with one another. So the net force on that axis is 0. Net force means we added all the forces together, but because they're in opposite directions, the one will be positive, the other one is negative. So they add up to 0. Hulle is ewe groot, maar in verskillende rigtings. Okay? How do we get FG parallel? We say mg sine theta. Ja. En julle het gedink julle vat net die maklike vakke. Jy het nie gedink nie. Dis waar jou fout ingekom het. Ek wil net saam met my maatjies skynat hê. Niemand is sulke goeie vriende nie. Okay. Remember guys, we are busy with mechanics. This isn't a made up thing. This is literally what happens when a box is on an incline and it is not moving. This is what is happening. That is the frictional force that he is experiencing then. Verreg. So dink prakties oor hierdie goeters. Okay. Now, if we're looking at that graph, we're not at Fs max yet. So now they're going to tilt it even more. Do you agree that as they tilt it even more, this component will increase? Nee? Hy gaan hom nou nog sterker aftrek. Right? Do you agree? Meaning that this one will also increase until it gets to a point where it is equal to Fs max. Do you guys agree? Is julle by? Goed. So now they say number 6. Ons vorder. Hoeveel het hierdie oefening? 9. 10. Okay. Now they've increased it to 25 degrees. I'm not going to ask you guys all of these again because they stay the same. Okay. So my vryliggaam diagram gaan presies dieselfde lyk. My FG parallel arrow is a bit longer than the FS max, but that's just an accident. Want hulle sê vir jou die laaiblok word verder gelig tot 'n hoek van 25 grade. The crate is at the point where it is going to start moving. Hy's op die punt. Is nie so erg, Christopher. Okay. Right, so this is still static friction. Do you agree?
Yes.
Thank you. And now we can explore one of two routes. We can either use this, daai ene, of ons kan sê FS max gaan nog steeds gelyk wees aan FG parallel. Okay, now it seems counterintuitive, but remember, the theta did change. Massa en 9,8 bly dieselfde. Maar daai word nou sin van 25 grade. Okay. Voordat ek hom doen, gaan ons antwoord hier nou groter as of kleiner as 102,11 wees. Wie sê groter? Wie sê kleiner? Wie is nie meer wakker nie? It will be bigger, right? Because the pull is stronger. Dink aan fisies iets wat jy op 'n skynsvlak sit. Hoe hoër jy dit oplig, hoe groter is die kans mos dat dit gaan afgly, right? So the bigger you make that angle of the incline, the quicker it will flow downwards or move downwards. Dink aan jou wat met 'n fiets by 'n bult afry. Né? Hoe erger die incline is, hoe vinniger gaan jy daar afgaan? Want hoe sterker trek gravitasie jou ondertoe. Well, if it's only a small incline, gravitation is still pulling you downwards, but you don't have to pull those brakes until they slat amper aan die brand. Okay, so this box still weighs 60 kilogram. I really do hope this is a bigger answer, but it will be. A lot bigger. Okay, I've been neglecting the direction again, but you guys understand that this will be in the opposite direction, up the slope, right? Elke keer op teen die slope. Okay. I'm going to try and do number 7. Okay, and if I'm done with number 7, we're going to be done with this exercise. Das is klaar. Okay, dan gaan ons môre aangaan met die volgende deel van die werk. And I'm going to upload these videos for you guys on Classroom now. Okay, and if you weren't listening today and you were on your phone, then you can go and look at the videos this afternoon. Okay? In plaas van om jou heerlike middagslaapie te vat. Goed. Hulle sê vir jou, Imran, rol 'n cricketplat met 'n roller met 'n massa van 200 kg. Die stang maak 'n hoek van 30 grade met die horisontaal wanneer 'n roller teen 'n konstante snelheid oor die cricketplat gestoot word. Okay. So, we're not going to overthink this. It's going to be a box. And this guy is pushing on it with a 30-degree angle. En hy weeg 200 kg. Okay, so if I'm breaking this one up into its two components, I'm all right? Do you agree that this will be FAY? I'm just going to call it FY. and Fx will be in this direction. Nee? Ons teken hom ons eintlik onder laat hulle teen die boks is, maar net laat julle kan sien waar ek daai pyltjies gekry het. This one will pull straight downwards. Normal force will be straight upwards. And if I'm saying that this roller is moving to the left, in what direction will friction be? To the right. Okay, so kom ons gaan teken hom in. I only have two forces on my x-axis. I have Fx and friction. What type of friction? Die roller beweeg teen 'n konstante snelheid oor die cricketblad. So it is moving. Yeah. Then I've got two forces pointing downwards. Both Fg and Fy. And I've got one force pointing upwards. Okay. Do you guys agree it will be kinetic friction?
Why does the note say static at the end of the...
Where does the note say that?
It says note objects rolling across a surface experience static friction. It says there isn't any relative motion between the two.
Oh! You are right. It's somewhere on page something.
It's on page 37. With the paragraph. With the question. It says it right at the end.
Yours has it with the question?
Yeah.
Die Afrikaans het dit nie.
Probeer jy jou.
Myne het dit nie. Ek dink ek het net 'n ouer boek as julle. Unfortunate. Okay. So dan is hierdie verkeerd. Sorry julle. Static. Statiese wrywe. Dit is ergens in julle wit notas ook. En dit is in julle handboek ook. Ek gaan nou maar soek. Okay. Goed, kom ons maak gou hierdie klaar. So, do I have enough information to get the static friction as is there? Ek het eintlik genoeg hierso om enigiets op te los nie, maar wat ons kan sê is ons gaan Fn kan uitwerk. Why would I need the normal force? Because if you have the normal force and you have the coefficient of friction, then you have friction. Okay, we don't have the coefficient of friction, but this at least brings us a bit closer. Hoe gaan ek daai kan kry? Ek gaan sê dit is Fg plus Fi. Where did I get that? Because everything here has to balance out. Nee, so sien julle Fn trek boontoe en Fg en Fi trek ondertoe. En hulle moet mekaar heeltemal uitbalanseer sodat die netto krag 0 is. The net force will be equal to 0. Okay? And this one I can do. But this one I can't do because I don't have the magnitude of the applied force. But I can tell you that it'll be F cos, no, F sine 30. That's as close as we can get. Okay, en as ons nou die krag gehad het waarmee hy ingewerk het, kon ons dit hier gaan instel het dan. Okay, but we don't have that one. Okay.